Students, my name is Pragati Misra. Today I am going to discuss a very important example of subgroup, that is, let G be a group, then the set H is equals to X belongs to G such that AX is equals to XA for all A belongs to G. This set is implying that this is the collection of all those elements of the group G which are commuting with every element of the group G, and this group is also known as center of the group, because if you see, then this is the collection of all X belongs to G such that AX is equal to XA, that is, X is commuting with each A, where A is coming from G, and this is true for every element of the G. So this definition this is the definition of center of group. So it is also a subgroup of G. Now we will see that is it forms a subgroup or not. So firstly we have to see that is there any element in this set. So firstly we take an element A. A can be written as E into A, and it can also be written as A into E, because identity is the element which commutes with every element of the group. So and this is true for every element belongs to G. So we can say that E must belongs to H, because H contains all those elements which commutes with every element of the group G. So we should always be the center of group. We should commute with each other to get the more profit in the life. Okay, so H is non-empty. Here we got that H is non-empty because one element we got which belongs to the set. So if we assume that there are more elements, so let x1, x2 belongs to H, and if they are belonging to the set, then they hold this property, that is AX is equal to XA for all A belongs to G. So I can write AX1 is equal to X1A for all A belongs to G, and AX2 is equal to X2A for all A belongs to G. So if AX1 is equal to X2A, if I take the first condition, then AX1 is equal to, I can write X1, and here nothing but identity, because when we multiply identity by any element, then it gives the same element. So we can write E as the X2 inverse into X2, because we know that X2 inverse into X2 is equal to what? Identity. So we can write it as, now if we use associative law, then we can interchange the position of bracket. So I can write X1 X2 inverse into X2A, and the LHS will be same. Then AX1 is equal to X1 X2 inverse into AX2. I just use this property because AX2 was equal to X2A, so I can write at the place of X2A as AX2, so I write there. Okay, now AX1, now I will take the multiplication by X2 inverse on both sides. So as I will take X2 inverse on this side, this becomes AX1 X2 inverse, and this becomes X2 into X2 inverse, that becomes identity. So I can write it as, and when A multiplied with identity, then it gives only A, so I am writing it here directly, that AX1 into X2 inverse is equal to X1 X2 inverse into A, because X2 X2 inverse becomes identity, and this is true for all A belongs to G. Now if I use the associative law over here, then I'll get A X1 X2 inverse is equal to X1 X2 inverse into A. Now if we see our form, we in the definition we have taken AX is equal to, this is true for all A belongs to G. So we can see that A into X, this is of form X is equal to X into A. So here this element is also commuting with A, and this is true for all A belongs to G. So X1 X2 inverse must belongs to H, because in our H we have taken those elements which commute with A, and this is true for every element of the group G. So if I am getting this type of condition over here, then we can say that X1 X2 inverse must belongs to H, and by one step subgroup test we know that if X1 X2 belongs to H and X1 X2 inverse, that is, I want to tell you that AB belongs to H, AB inverse belongs to H, that is, for all AB belongs to H, if AB inverse belongs to H, then we call by one step subgroup test that H is a subgroup of G. So from that test I can say that H is a subgroup of group G, and this is called the center of group G. So I want to tell you, I will discuss center of group in my next lectures. So firstly we just discussed one property of the center of group, that it forms a subgroup of group G. So I hope you understand this example. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you. Thanks for watching.